And we want to get back to a story making headlines across Texas and the nation. Tanner Horner sentenced to death for the death of Athena Strand. Our sister station in Dallas has been wall-to-wall streaming today as that verdict was handed down. Let's bring in senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez. She's been at that trial since the start. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us live from the courthouse. First of all, talk to us about the emotion in the room hearing this verdict.
Well, this has been a very long trial, and you could just feel the emotion. Athena Strand's mom brought her little sister to the courtroom, and she was sitting on her lap. And then when the verdict was read, they were holding each other. The family was crying. The jurors were wiping away tears. Even the judge seemed a little emotional, and certainly the prosecutors. I mean, this family has been through so much. This jury listened to some really difficult audio of Athena's death, and it has just been emotional for everyone. No one that participated in this trial will ever be the same after hearing that audio. So when that verdict came down, there was relief, but there was also emotion, a lot of emotion.
And Rebecca, we heard from Athena's uncle right after the verdict was handed down. Have you been able to talk to the family, and what are they saying and feeling about this verdict?
Yeah, the family has declined at this point to talk, but we have talked throughout this the entire time to Athena's mom since this happened. We have one of our reporters that's been very close to the family, so he did text with her, and she said that she was very relieved. There will be a point when they will talk, but right now I think they're just soaking it all in. They have just been through so much. The prosecutor told them everything that they were going to hear in this trial prior to them coming to trial. And I will tell you, he said it was very emotional. He'll remember the day that he had to tell the mom and the dad the details of Athena's death. So they're just not ready to talk right now, but I can tell you that they are feeling relief and justice for Athena.
And Rebecca, when Horner pleaded guilty to capital murder, were people expecting that?
It was shocking, honestly. We were all ready for the guilt-innocence phase of this trial. And so, in fact, even the judge was getting ready to bring in the jury when the defense came in and said he's pleading guilty. It honestly caught everyone off guard. The prosecutors were prepared to do a guilt-innocence phase in the trial. And then all of a sudden, they had to shift to punishment. So they had to shift around their witnesses and stuff because it definitely caught everyone off guard. But after you listen to the evidence and you heard that audio tape, you see him on camera, you see him with Athena. I mean, there really was no doubt that he was guilty of this crime.
And now that a death sentence has been issued, Rebecca, what happens next?
So I'm being told that he is going to be immediately transported to Livingston, which is where the Polanski unit is. That is where death row is. So he will be transferred. And he does get automatic appeals in Texas. If you are sentenced to death, you automatically get appeals and you get appointed an appellate lawyer. So these defense attorneys will not be usually the same lawyers that he had here at trial. There will be different attorneys that are experts in appellate law. And so he will get those experts, but he will be headed to death row as soon as tonight.
Alrighty, Rebecca Lopez reporting live in Tarrant County. Thank you so much for your insight.